Welcome to 50 Nights of Fright. I'm Tommy, joined today with Jess. Today we are covering The Ring. Now this is a remake, of course. The original film was a Japanese movie, which I could have put on the list, but most people would want to watch a movie with subtitles.
Right.
What did you think of The Ring?
It was terrifying on another level. This is not my first time watching it.
Okay.
But I watched it when I was younger. Maybe that's the reason why I was more scared. It was just something that I felt genuine, like, true heebie-jeebies.
The true creepies.
Yes. Watching.
What about The Ring gives you the spookies?
I think we all know. It's the film. The film itself. Like, it genuinely got me. I don't know. I was like, maybe I shouldn't even be watching this movie. Like, it just... Like, I felt like I was even going to be affected. That is how disturbing it was.
It's a good horror movie. Of course, I've seen it multiple times. I've seen the original Japanese one multiple times. Very faithful adaptation, I'll say. At least in my opinion. I could be wrong. You know, there could be some subtext.
Never wrong.
That's right. Thank you. You're rehired. I actually did. Here's a funny story. Not so funny, but a good story. Maybe. When I was younger, when this movie first kind of came out, I had it on digital video disc, DVD, and back then I also had a VCR. So I actually watched the movie, and I was able to record on a VHS tape the actual scary, the video, because it was a special feature on the DVD, right?
Okay.
So I did record it on this blank VHS tape.
Oh, God.
And I left it somewhere in town, of the town that I was growing up in. It was like, I don't know if it was like a hotel lobby or something, or I'm pretty sure it was. But I did do that just as a little bit of a prank to try and mess with some people. So there is a copy of that video floating around on a dubbed VHS because I was a little hellion back then.
Oh my God.
But
you're cruel.
Maybe. I mean, I think it's a fun little prank.
I thought it was. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
But is there what scene or moment other than that video sticks out to you? Like, because there's a lot of good sudden jump scares.
Well, there's a few things that I'd say honorable mentions, like the rope, or the hair, or the even the fly coming to life. But I would say the true moment is understanding Samara, understanding her background and like the actual story behind it. That was like emotional.
Me, it was when the horse jumped off the boat. Throughout the movie, you're following the main character, and she's trying to get to the bottom of this mystery.
Right.
She wants to figure it out before her 7 days are up.
Yes.
Even though, technically, she's never in any danger. Because, if you know, she passed the curse on already when she showed it to her son, her ex-boyfriend, one of them. Because that's how you pass it on. You're supposed to make a copy of it, show it to someone else.
And then you're out of the
And then you're out of the cycle. So she was never in any danger for a majority of the movie. But you're with her throughout it thinking she's running out of time.
Right. Oh,
no,
wow.
It's not until the very end when, she's at the bottom of the well, found the body, you think, oh, breathe a sigh of relief, it's over. Only for her boyfriend to die, or ex-boyfriend to die in the very next day.
Right.
So the cycle was never broken. She thought she got to the bottom of it, thought she solved it, but she hadn't.
Right.
So it's when she takes her son to go dub the tape, because he'd already watched it, they need to find someone else to watch it, so he's in the clear.
Oh, wow.
Making the cycle continue.
Yes.
We won't talk about the sequel, because we won't talk about the sequel. But the Japanese version takes it a step further in that it actually tells you who she's going to show the movie to save her son. And it's her own father.
Oh.
And so she's showing it to him to save her son in the Japanese version. It's left rather ambiguous in this version who they end up showing the movie to.
Okay.
But that's one of the great, things about this movie is just that you stay at that tension. You're trying to solve this mystery with her.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully they break it.
Mm-hmm.
They don't. Because Samara doesn't want to be saved.
Mm-hmm.
She wants to be remembered.
Right.
And the only way to do that is by sharing the video.
Oh yes, and I would say, besides, let me just clarify, sometimes when visual effects are not the same as, like, say, modern day, I get a little bit of a giggle in there, but her crawling out of the TV, it was, I like, genuinely, I'm like, connected to her character in a way where I feel bad for her story, and I understand what she's doing, even though she is a villain.
Well, all right, so I take it you like the movie.
Yes.
If you were to give it a rating on a scale of 0 to 10, where are we ringing it?
I would probably do an 8 or an 8.5.
Okay, those are pretty high marks. Do you think that The Ring is a important part of the history of horror, that it belongs on this list?
I feel like even if we weren't watching the 50 Nights of Fright at the beginning, I would recommend anyone to see this movie. You have to see it.
All right, or the original Japanese version.
Yes.
If you haven't seen it, you need to watch it as well.
Okay.
That was The Ring. Thank you so much for joining us once more on 50 Nights of Fright. We are getting closer to the end now. Be sure to tune in tomorrow where we are watching Saw